Hey everybody, this is Andrew from Music Theory Logic. Welcome back. Today I thought it'd be fun if we just try to start an idea. Maybe something for my artist alias, who knows. Here we go. So let's go into Logic Pro. This is what your Logic will look like if you just start a new session. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in a tempo. We're going to try to make something at 150 beats per minute today. Let's try something that falls in the realm of like future bass. Cool. So let's go ahead and start. I like to start writing music just with the default instrument because I'm basically creating MIDI for myself to then use on other instruments, and I'll build the sounds or select the sounds based on the instruments, based on the notes I come up with. Cool. So I'm going to create a separate thing of MIDI here. Let's pick a key to write in. How about, so first of all, let's write in a minor key. Your reference key is A minor for any minor key. That is these white, all the white keys from A to A. Cool. So how about if we write in a key with one sharp today? How about E minor? So if you drag this all the way up so that A becomes E, you'll notice it has one black key, this F sharp. Its relative major is G major, which we could also, I guess, write in a major key if we want our future bass to be more like happy, uplifting. Cool. So those both are the same scales. That's why they are called relative keys. So they have the same notes, but instead of starting on E for E minor, we are starting on G with the same notes, all the white keys except F sharp. Cool. So from there, that's where we'll get our chords and all of that. So chords are going to be created by skipping these scale tones. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I encourage you to go check that out because I'm going to fly a little bit here. So let's write a chord progression. All right, how about an E minor chord? How about a B minor chord? How about a D major? How about we add the 6 in there? Nice. Let's then go to how to a 4 in our key of E minor. Let's make it a 9th chord, so you can bring in that. Cool. So that's a good 4 chord progression to start with. Let's add some rhythm. How about if we go on sort of a syncopated rhythm on the changes? Whoops. Cool. So basically all I did there was change the rhythm of where the chords change. So instead of being on the downbeat, which is a lot more simple and ordinary, we changed it so it's happening in eighth note early. Cool. So let's duplicate that, but let's add some changes in here. So one way you could add some variation is to just change the voicing of the chord. So we could like add another B there. What do we have here? Let's see, our D major chord, we could add an A, and then our A chord, how about instead of doing that, we reference our harmonic minor, and we do a B major chord, which is going to sound a little bit strange, but you've probably heard that a lot. It happens in a lot of music, both new and old. Cool. So now we have an 8 bar sequence with the same rhythm of the changes. Let's check that out. Nice. I didn't like that last chord. It's kind of cool. It's definitely a little different. Nice. Let's bring this to life. So this point, I start selecting my instruments. What should we use? I think I used this in a recent video, but I've been loving this Iris 2 by Isotope, especially for the pad sounds. Crazy amount of presets, also really cool audio editing suite. Nice. Let's add something melodic, maybe an arpeggio. For that, let's choose a key sound. This crisp sine. Nice. Now for the arpeggio, we could arpeggiate the entire chord progression, or we could just pick the one, and that's what I'm going to do now. I think it'll work pretty well. Nice. So yeah, one note that's not in our chord, F sharp. We could literally keep that going, add some variation in there. How about we change that ending? Nice, and then it feels a little active, so I could get rid of a note. Like that. think that'll work. Not super in love with it. We call this like an ARP option. Let's compare, let's try just arpeggiating our chord progression. If you're using Logic Pro or Ableton, you can actually add MIDI effects, FL Studio 2, I believe. So here we are with our arpeggiator. So this is going to automatically choose one note at a time to play. 16th notes is pretty fast. Let's put it to 8th notes. Pretty cool sounding. I like that. Nice. So let's bring in some drums. So making future bass, let's go to the good old sample file folder, grab some kicks and snares. Now I like to keep my drives as unorganized as possible, just in case somebody steals them, they won't be able to find my gold. Just kidding. Been working on getting better with my organization for a while. So you've got a lot of Vengeance and Cymatics. Let's use, how about some Savage drums? Nice punchy little kick. Let's grab a snare sound. Nice, so our kick can kind of follow what our chords were doing. Should be kind of cool. Nice. Let's turn them down a little bit. Some hi-hats. About halfway through. Nice. So let me show you a little trick. Instead of with the hi-hat, just putting the audio clips and copying them over, I'm gonna create a sampler, REXS24. You hit edit, and then you can drag that sample in. Whatever note you see here is going to be the pitch of the original sample in MIDI. So I like to hit it at C1. It's going to want you to save that. We could call it hi-hat demo. Cool. So then I no longer need that, and I'm going to write MIDI int to trigger that sound. So if I go to C1, that's now the sample that we had before. Pretty cool. You can take advantage of the MIDI controls, like quantizing or playing it via a MIDI controller or adding swing. But we're also going to play with the velocities here. So let's draw in some steady eighth notes. Let's take that and let's put a subtle eighth note swing on it. Cool. Add some 16th notes. Didn't like that one. Let's go with the same pattern, second time, but maybe twice. Nice. Cool. Let's do like a little trill sound at the end. Trill in music theory is just a really fast set of repetition. Nice. Then if we hit this button, we could play with our velocities. We could perhaps make it get louder at the end. Nice. So what you're seeing, I'm playing with the velocity, which is going to show up in color in Logic. So that's how hard the MIDI note is getting triggered, which again is the same sample. We can also, if we wanted to, do some pitch bend stuff. Like for instance, we could make those last, our cymbal trill down. Make it more exaggerated so you really notice it. Cool. It's starting to come to life. Really isn't going to come to life till we put some bass in there and some more melodic things. Let's just listen to from the beginning and let's imagine what kind of bass we want to add. Cool. So let's bring our bass in for this 16. What should we use? How about Serum? Cool. So the initial sound in Serum, as you probably know if you've ever used that to build sounds, is not very pleasant. It's just like a straight saw wave, I believe. I'm going to get rid of these top MIDI. Mute it to save your ears from that sound. Cool. So now this Serum is going to be our bass. Cool. Let's build a sound from scratch. So one really simple sub that you can always do is go to Essential Wave Tables. No, wait, what do I want? Under Analog BD Sign. There we go. Nice. So we already have, obviously, a bass, a low instrument. Let's give it some movement to it. nice. Add some distortion. Oh, that's what happened. I didn't get the lowest MIDI note. That's why it sounded extra crazy. Cool. Not the most interesting sound, but let's hear it in context. Cool. I like that. Hopefully you like that. I do intend to. Leave me a comment if you think I should start doing these live. I would love to do that. I don't fully know how to, but I'm going to look into Twitch streaming. Be cool to be able to get feedback live while I'm doing this, or I guess YouTube live. But yeah, hopefully you like that. Let's leave this idea there for now. I think it's at the point where we could do a lot of things with this. We could put a vocal on this intro section. We really just have an intro. If we wanted to go in the like EDM route with this, we could do a breakdown, a build up, and a drop. Let me know what you think we should do with this. Trash it or keep working on it. Yeah, perhaps we'll do some melody writing on this next time. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, you would really help me out by subscribing to the channel. I will keep trying to make content that helps you get better at producing or to better understand music production. Until then, go produce some more music. I will too. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.